Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. Y'all know I always film on the fly, but this morning we're really filming on the fly. James Williams has a surgeon appointment at the foot surgeon so early. I don't think I've buttoned my, Lord, I haven't buttoned my jumpsuit yet. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't guess it matters to y'all. You can't see the back of me, but I wanted to take some time to show off all my fabulous things and talk about the friends I made at Stitch West. If you ever get an opportunity to go to a StitchCon, I've only been to two, but both of them have been fabulous. StitchCon and Stitch West were amazing. And I'm missing my card from May. I have some mail here. I have Stitch West things. But first I want to talk about when we got there and checked in. When we got there and checked in at Stitch West, you know, you got your little name badge and everything, and then you immediately got this beautiful lined bag. There were like 220 of these made, which is amazing to think. That is just crazy to me. But they are all absolutely, they were beautiful. They're absolutely made to perfection. And they called out the person's name who made them, and they are lovely. And I was too busy talking to write it down, and I'm ashamed of that, but there it is. And so we set up and we started stitching, and Patty Penn had made, I hadn't had one of these before. She made one for me and one for her. And look at this. A little stitch mat. I tell y'all, she's amazing. And you know, like I said, if she makes her own breeches, you can make anything. But she had fixed us the whole little ensemble. So she knew black is my favorite color. So she found this with a little black on there. It has a little black sewing machine. I have a needle stuck in here, but it is absolute perfection. I think on her Flosstube, she was gonna tell where she got the Etsy, because I think she got an Etsy pattern and then changed it up to be like she liked. But I think she said she was gonna talk about it. So Patty Penn is stitching with my kitties, and I think she's gonna talk about this thing was just amazing and beautiful. And good morning, Patty Penn. We had the best time as always, just fabulous. Y'all, it's just the best. It's the best time. And so we sat at a table and we made new friends, and it was just the best. But before everything's gonna get out of order, there's no way to do the right order, okay? So this was our design by Kathy Haberman, Make Today Count. And she and Mr. HOD were just precious. And it came with everything. I mean, it has everything. And Chantel, right here, the 141 Design Company, makes this board. This one was exclusive to the retreat. So this was in here too. And it has Kathy's little logo back here. And then this is something that Chantel is gonna start carrying in the shop, which I just found amazing. So you can put it together. If you finished your coffee, you can. I haven't, so you know I'm struggling here. And then attach it to the back of any design board you use, and you have just the perfect little tilt to hold up your cross stitch. So I love that, but these are gonna start being available in her shop now. And if you haven't watched the video before this, I go down the tables, the brag table and the vendor tables, okay? And this was the thread that came with our Make Today Count. But I got this thread pack because this was in here with it, like this. But I saw this on one of the vendor tables, and I can't remember which one, and I went and purchased it to put all my threads on. So all my threads are on here, and I just wrote on the back what numbers they are. But look at those colors. Isn't that amazing? It's so gorgeous. That doesn't go in there. And then we had a little needle minder came with it. Some pins to work on when you're helping hold your stuff when you're finishing. Our finishing board for the big piece is already here with a piece of double-sided tape to hold on our quilt batting on there. But she shows us 3 ways, and I think there's a picture of it on here somewhere. 3 ways to finish this, or 3 extra little finishes. And she gives the most amazing finishing instructions. You can find them. She gives the tutorials on her hands-on design Flosstube, and they are just amazing. Amazing, which means if I can follow along, you know, anybody can. All the batting you need, the rickrack, another little finishing thing, because she shows us, and I thought it showed it on something, 3 ways to finish it. Because there's this way, the full way, which it is so cute. Then here's the little round. And then there's an extra piece in here, and you can just do this, just to make today count. If you just wanted to make a little, I thought it would be really cute little reminder, like when people hang things down from their rear view. I don't, because I have the Jeep and the top's off a lot and the door's off, so things get a little crazy in there. But she had all our little circles, and a sticker. Our little backboard circles are already cut. And so just when you're thinking, wow, that is everything and then some, she sent us hang on, I'm getting away from myself here. I don't want to not show you this. There are the little trim pieces to make the bow. She gave us this little thing to hold a card of needles, or a little pair of scissors, or whatever you want to put with it. And it has a little loop at the top so you can put it on your ring. Adorable. But, you know, she is a professional finisher and was for many years. I mean, she is pro level like crazy. And so that's her love. That is her love, is teaching people, which I love that. I love that she loves to help people learn to help themselves. I love that. And you can just tell from when you meet them, they just exude kindness and sweetness. So she had already given us this fabric here, and I don't know if it will show up. Where's my little board? I got my board, so I hope it'll show up on here. She had even marked it for us. So here's our fabric for it, but you see there is a line here, and it's kind of in the fold, but there is a line that runs right there. So she had already marked it, which this fabric is gorgeous, for us to know how to cut it to use the pieces. And so then you're wondering, well, you know, what are we doing with the other little, you know, we have another square there. And then on the next night, she came out with this, Leave Me Alone Pinwheel. It is so cute. It had everything in it. Oh, excuse me. It had everything in it to fully finish it also, including this. And she led us through the tutorial for lacing and making your back piece be super tight. And you can see mine looks like a crazy nut there because, you know, I just whacked it while we're at the table and I'm yakking and having the best time. But it is absolutely safe. It's pulled so tight. There is a tiny little, maybe just because I know where it is, I'll probably just set the iron on it a little bit. But I mean, you can't see that it had a fold in it. That's how tight this is pulled. So this is the back side of this. So she had all this ready for us. And you know, you just keep finding cool things. And then she also had these little, where's the little dangle? the little dangle here, the zipper pull, which you could put on a bag that matches it. And it's from Lady Dot Creates, and it is gorgeous. I'm gonna try to, it has a heart and some scissors and a little flower and a pink bead, and it is really, really cute. Let me see here. Maybe that's better. There you go. I think what I'm going to do with mine is when I make the little small round here, instead of my bow at the bottom, I'm going to put my bow, no, instead of my bow at the top, I'm going to put my bow at the bottom. And then put this little dangle, I think, in the bow at the bottom. And put a little button under it, because it is just the cutest. And I think I want to keep it all together. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do with mine. But I'm sure this will be available at some point. I think right now it is exclusive to Stitch West. And that fabric, before anybody asks, is Slate. 32 count Slate by Fabrics by Stephanie. It's all DMC colors. And she tells us what paint to use to paint the board. She's very thorough, but very fun. I mean, everything was fun. Everything was light. She had people walking around as we were lacing our board that night at class, and she was talking about it. She had people that had been to her classes before, and that she knew how to do it properly, walking around, checking, helping people who had questions or needed help. You know, maybe you didn't want to holler it out in front of everybody, or maybe you're just a little nervous. You know, or maybe you just didn't, you know, sometimes you just don't get the assignment. Trust me. Lots of days I just don't get the assignment. It's just who I am. And so, you know, they were super sweet to walk around and check and help people. And if you didn't have it tight enough, they would encourage you to pull it tighter and show you how to hold it with your thumb, because you have to pull it really tight and then hold it with your, I hold mine with my thumb, and to make your knot, to hold it, and then go on to the next side, you know, like you're working round. So it was, like I said, super sweet, super low key, and that there was no pressure, there was no stress, but it was very thorough, very informative, and y'all know I love to learn. That's just me. I'm always trying to learn something new, and failing a lot of the times, but I'm still learning. Even when you fail, you learn. So I love that. I love that. And then good morning, Anne. I was so excited to meet my Aunt Celie and get to eat with her. I thought we were gonna eat a meal and hang out together. Her husband brought her in, and Patty and I went outside and met her so we could find her. And then, oh, let me show this too, because this goes with it. And then another night they came around and had, this was a little extra. And a new word I learned, and I'm probably gonna say it wrong, is Cersei. I think it was South Carolina, that's what they call like a lanyard, a freebie, a little plus extra. They came around with this, okay? So you have this little, like an ork bag or a little thing to put trash in, and it is adorable. But then see, it has this little hook on here that is magnetic. So it sticks right to your little design board, which this is one that folds up and goes flat. So you nearly have, I mean, it's just the most easy thing to take when you go to a con, and is to take one that folds up. But this, I also had it stuck on my little light. So that is the best. That was so cute and so fun. So there was just always another little surprise, and then another little surprise around the corner, another little surprise. I'm gonna put all my little things back in there. Try to keep my table somewhat neat. But we got to go see Anne. And, you know, Anne and I have been friends since COVID. She emailed me And we have emailed back and forth since then. And she is a fabulous stitcher, a fabulous quilter, just the sweetest human. And I told her that Patty Ken was with me, and she was so excited. She said, oh yeah, you know, she loves to meet people. And so, let me pull this out here. So we all met and we had little things for each other. But she also hand makes cards. I don't know if you can see it. It's a handmade by Ann Seeley. But she hand makes these beautiful cards. So she brought me this beautiful, beautiful card to send to somebody. I don't know if I will ever be able to part with it or not, because I really do love it. So nobody may ever get that card. I may just, because after I get a card from her like this, I put them in my little tiered trays. They're too beautiful not to display. So whatever season they come in, I put it away with my decorations and they go in my tiered trays. So there you go for that. She brought me this Shannon Christine. Isn't it gorgeous? And then look, her, I mean, she finishes it out absolutely perfectly on the back too. Like I said, it's a Shannon Christine. I can't call the name of it, but it is beautiful. And then this little, look at the little snail and the little pillow. He is just, I mean, he is perfection. Look at him. Look at the corners. I mean, she is just amazing. She is just amazing. And then she brought me this little book. Here, am I doing okay time-wise? Sort of. Okay, so she made like this little, it's like a little folio. So here is the inside. How adorable is that? So I'm going to be the fanciest person on Fun Fridays in my beautiful, fabulous folio that nobody else will have, because Ann sent me that. Thank you, Ann. And then the last thing, she knew, I told her when I went to see the Book of Mormon with Sari that I felt nearly guilty because it is rough. It's rough. And I said, if that was my religion of choice, I think my feelings would be hurt, you know, watching it. The musical's fabulous, but I was like, if that was my religion of choice, that would be kind of hurtful to me, I think. But I looked up what the leader of their church said when it came out and told her I thought it was the classiest, most brilliant comeback ever. Because when they asked him about, you know, what he thought about the musical, the Book of Mormon, he said, well, I'm going to tell you this. You've seen the movie, you've seen the show, now read the book. And I thought that was genius. And I told her I thought that was the most genius, classy comeback ever. I mean, just keeping it so classy. And so she brought me a Book of Mormon. So when I have questions or anything, I can just look in here and look it up. I do think I will read it. It's fascinating to me, and I will read it. But I love her for bringing it to me and for remembering our conversations. That's the thing, you know, when you know that somebody was really listening because they reference back to something, that's when you know that person, and you really get each other because they were listening, and she remembered and brought me her own. And so it says, please accept without compliments. She also told Patty that she didn't have another one like this at the house, but that there in Utah, it's like the Gideon's Bible being in the hotel rooms. So she said there was one in the hotel room that would be just like this. So if Patty wanted to take one, it would be in there like that. So I love that. Thank you, Ann. Thank you for meeting us and spending the day with us. Patty and I had the best time. I had told her you were the sweetest person in the world. And when we left, she was like, you're not kidding. She's actually the sweetest human in the world. I'm like, I told you I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. She is so sweet and so precious. And and then she brought me this fabulous salted chocolate caramel. And look at the little bag. Like, she's next level genius. She had it in here. So that was what the day we got to see Ann, and the day And I don't think I have anything on questions and comments. Hello, Jonathan. And this is Flosstube number 249 on the 1st of December. 1st of November, not December. We're only 20 minutes in and I'm now saying hello to everybody. Oh, Lordy. But I'm so excited about all my stuff. I got to meet my friend Debbie in person. And now she brought me some Noah's. Oh my gosh, I have it over here somewhere. Hold, please. Right here. She brought me this and then these floss drops. And of course, she's from Arizona. So it says it's a dry heat. And I think this is just the funniest thing. I love this, made me laugh out loud. So I love this. So thank you, Debbie. I got to see her. And y'all, please know I'm going to forget things and people. I'm trying my best, but, well, we all know how my brain don't work. Let's see what we, okay, now Carol had saved these for me. Hello, Carol. And this one, I'm trying to turn it. So she brought me these two, Noah's. And this guy here just really hollered at me. I loved him. Immediately thought I had to go get him. So I went over to Live and Die in LA. They were there. And I got this piece of ambrosia. And I got two of her flosses. I can't think what they're called. But this is a 40 count Verdal that Patty loves. Autumn Splendor and, oh, this was a Retreat exclusive Mystic Quest. I'm going to stitch him on this with two of these two colors. So I'll remember always. Now, of course, somebody behind me won't remember. They won't know, but that's okay. So I love meeting Carol and getting to talk to her and Debbie. Super, super fun. Oh, and I got to meet Jackie. Hello, Jackie. I grabbed this at one of the booths, and I got one for myself and Ann and Patty, and a different one. I got the chubby bird, and Patty got a bunny, and I can't remember what I got for Ann. Because, you know, it's early, and I haven't finished my coffee, and I've got such a mess on this table, y'all would never believe. Now, I did the Smalls Exchange, and this is from Jenny. Jenny, and she is, if you don't follow her, you're missing out. She's, and I hope that's clear. I feel like I'm far away today. Stitching Jenny. And this, and she was on table 24, and I was at table 16, which, you know, I had table 24 at Stitcher-Con, so it was kind of fortuitous. But look at this. She said it was from the 2020 Halloween Just Cross Stitching issue. I adore it. So cute. So, so cute. And then she had these little needle minders with it. Look at the hedgehog. Aria's gonna try to get that one, I know. And then there was flosses in here, which are gorgeous. There was a, oh my, we're stuck on the magnets. Week Style Works Autumn Leaves and Classic Color Works Fallen Leaves. And they are beautiful. So thank you so much, Jenny. And it was so nice to meet you. Because you get to meet the person, you get to go find them afterward. So that was absolutely wonderful. And I've tried my best to keep all this together for y'all till this Friday. Y'all, I've had it all. I just put it in a big laundry basket. I was afraid I didn't know any other way to try to keep everything all together. Now, this is some of the things Patty brought. She always just makes the coolest little things. So she brought a little pen with a refill, a nail file, a 2024 charm. She made these beautiful, look at these beautiful counting pens. Gorgeous. A little floss bling ring and a little tassel. There is a needle threader in here, a pair of little scissors. Let's see, what else? Oh, a little thing to get the fuzzies off your cross stitch. And I'm gonna try to hold her little card up in case somebody can't. I think if I can hold it up and get it close. That is Patty Penn's, all her stuff. And so you can email her or and find her on Instagram and watch Stitching with My Kitties is her Flosstube. She's Patty Penn 4 on Instagram. Let's see what else I got in here. And I'm sure I misplaced some things. And people just come by and put the cutest things on your table, whether you're there or not, which is amazing to me. Now, one thing I don't have in here is some of my table mates, Jennifer and Karen brought some delicious candy. I brought it back and gave it to Pat, and it's over in his cabinet, and I forgot to get it. It was a Utah candy, and it was so yummy. Okay, now, this was from Donna and Diana. Look at this. This was literally how they handed it to you. Look at this thing. Cutest thing ever. I mean, it is so detailed. It has a little bat in the thing. Y'all, it's just precious. And then you opened it up. And now I think I ate one of my candies out here already. But look, she had these little scissors. And she'd stitch just each this and this on here. So cute. Oh, there was another candy in here. I think I ate that one already. No, hang on. No, this is my waxer. Right here. So adorable. Y'all, I am running out of time. I may have to finish this later. Okay, I may have to finish this next time. I've got to get ready. We've got to go to Pap's appointment. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.